Und da sind wir wieder bei Wallace und Gromit und retten die Hunde gerade, glaube ich. Ich hoffe, dann ist die Folge nicht vorbei. Dum 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 dum.
By heck, it's been a busy week. Just one good deed after another. First, I takes in 3 homeless hounds, then I helps a town with do-gooders cough up the cash for a noble cause. Yeah. And now I've trapped me a tricksy little trespasser. Now listen here, mutt. I built this fair up from the sweat of me brow and a pile of scrap. And if you think I'm gonna let a mollycoddled mongrel chuck a spanner in the works, you don't know Monty Muzzle. Aye, your time on wheel comes soon enough. And being man's best friend, you wouldn't want to stop the ride and disappoint your punters now, would you? But until it's your turn, you can blinking well stay put. Oh, and don't start whining and yelping for help. You'll have my security system to deal with if you don't keep the noise down.
Wie kommen wir hier raus? Was haben wir? Wir haben noch alles. So, Vogelfutter verwenden. Nein. Okay, aber dann machen wir es ganz klassisch.
What is it? What's going on in here? Up to something in here, are we? Down, mutt. It's not your dinner time yet. Seems to have been a false alarm. But I'll be back in here at the drop of a hat if there's any monkey business.
Gut. Öffnen. Also viel können wir nicht machen. Können wir es abschießen? Nein. Probieren wir einfach mal flott alles durch. Das hier brauchen wir nicht mehr. Nein. Das hier hatten wir ja schon. So, wir können nur das anklicken. Und das vielleicht? Betrachten. Sieht ungefähr so aus, wie wenn Chocolate ein Bällchen haben möchte. Okay. Der ist tot. Das heißt, wir können jetzt...
What's going on here? What's all the racket about? Oh, another blinking dead dog. The Workshire whelp hadn't even been for walkies yet. Pity. Ah, oh, get off me, you filthy beast! Oh, oh. That'll be an extra few hours pulling duty for you. No more out of you.
Den bekomme ich natürlich erst, wenn er das fallen lässt. Genau. Das erschreckt das Huhn natürlich nicht. So, und jetzt kommen wir auch hier raus. Nehmen. Entwaffnen. Mhm, da hoch willst du also. So, können wir es von hier aus schon tun? Das piekst da vor sich hin. Oh, da bin ich. Gucken wir mal noch höher. Ist zum Glück gar nicht hoch. Öffnen. Dann braucht man wohl das Werkzeug von da unten. Das piekst vor sich hin. Und die sind so lieb, die Hunde. Kommen wir da rein? Aber er hat ja Angst. Vielleicht können wir ihm trotzdem helfen. Okay. Liegt noch etwas. Glückskekse. Ah. Wir nehmen einfach alles mit. Fett. Okay, das braucht man bestimmt gleich oben, weil diese Schraube bestimmt nicht drehen lässt. Das Huhn ist immer noch entwaffnet. So. Nein? Hm. Gucken wir mal, was wir alles... Nein? Glückskeks? Nein. Den haben wir gerade schon, den haben wir auch. Haben wir auch? Das hätte ich gut gefunden. Ein Plüschhäschen. Ah, man kann so das Inventar mit dem Mausrad schon durchscrollen. Ah, schön. Fliehen. Er käme wohl durch. So. Müssen wir uns noch ein bisschen besser umschauen. Das Fett vielleicht? Kann ich mir da noch einen rausnehmen? Konnte mit dem Ballon gar nichts machen. Untersuchen. Ach ja, es sieht ja aus wie ein Knochen.
Muzzle! Your blinking ride's not fit for service! Blinking engine must have, died again. Ah, there we go. Woo!
Ja, war aber auch das falsche Bild, aber ihn müssen wir noch rausbekommen. Und zwar so! Müssen wir ja noch einfetten, ne?
Oh, hello, Twitch. Gromit was looking for you. Enjoying the fair? Oh, I see. You'd like to have a go on the ride? Well, I don't know. Where the heck's Gromit? He should be showing you around. No, well, I suppose I can take a break. Let's go. I don't know if they let dogs on board, Twitch. Steady on. I know it's not fair, Twitch, but we can always ask. Easy there, boy. Got quite a bit of strength for a little fella. Blinkin' Nora. You mean poor Gromit's inside the ride? Happened, lad? Monty Muzzle? Heavens above. Twitch, you better stay out of sight. I've got to see about getting Mr. Muzzle to shut down his ride.
Jetzt sind wir wieder Wallace. Wie spät haben wir es eigentlich? Ach, wir spielen noch gar nicht so lange. Was haben wir im Inventar? Nix.
One last bite and another pie is gobbled by Gabbily.
The contest hasn't ended yet?
Why, no, it's a last man... woman standing competition.
Ah, who's winning?
As if you had to ask, man. By my count, the current leader by a thick crust is Mrs. Gabbily. Hogwash!
Woohoo! And I'm relishing every bite.
I'm just getting warmed up.
We'll see about that. Mr. Wallace, would you mind bringing Paneer this slip of paper here when you've a moment?
Righto.
Genau, machen wir das.
Excuse me, Mr. Paneer.
Wallace, if you'd like a word, please come up on stage.
Das machen wir doch.
It's meat pies by dawn. And by heck, look at that crust fly.
Excuse me, Paneer. Mrs. Gabberly wanted me to give you this.
Ah, must be a message to read out for the fair. Testing, 1, 2, 1, 2. All fairgoers are cordially invited to attend Mrs. Vinnie Gabberly's victory celebrations to be held later this evening at the Gabberly residence. That's everyone including Major Croc, so long as he's humbled by defeat and pie fatigue.
A scandalous suggestion. You'll regret the day you taunted a crumb.
Chock full of donations. But Muzzle doesn't seem like such the dog lover now.
Mhm. Das haben wir ja schon angesehen. Was geht denn mit euch beiden?
Hello, Duncan. Miss Flit.
What do you want, Wallace?
Well, I don't know how to say this, but,
Ah, come on. Wait.
Dunk! Let the poor man speak.
I think Mr. Muzzle has dog-napped Gromit.
Dog-napped! Oh, that's a good one. You mean to tell me that old Monty Muzzle, the charitable dog lover and second most sensitive, caring man at the fair, has swiped your mutt? Ha! Now that's rich.
Yes, I know it sounds ridiculous, but,
Really, Wallace? It's not very charitable of you to be spreading rumours like that.
well, never mind then.
Tja, die wollen uns auch nicht helfen. Was machen wir denn?
The would-be chomping champion continues to shovel pie down his gullet. But the Major seems to have met his match in Vinnie, the Hundenosser.
Oh yes, everything's
Da ist er ja.
in order here. Nothing to report. Woohoo!
Doch, das war er dann.
That blooming Bobby has been up there for an hour or more and won't get off. Says he's carrying out an inspection, but he won't find anything untoward on any of my rides. Everything's above board here.
Of
course.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Oh, nothing. Your rides had a spot of mechanical trouble, I see.
Oh, no, that's nothing. Purely cosmetic. The inner mechanics still run like clockwork.
Oh,
Had to institute a weight limit, though. Don't want any heavy hands bringing things to a halt.
no, of course not.
Also wir brauchen schweres Gewicht.
I was wondering if I could, have a go on the ride.
Righto. But first, you'll have to hop on the scale.
Oh, of course.
Going to have to wait until the constable's finished, though.
Ah, all right.
Mhm. Untersuchen.
Roman Gabberly now, putting away pies as if they haven't eaten for a week.
Gromit, I say, are you in there? That crack in Muzzle's ride is just too small for Gromit to escape through.
Aber er ist immerhin drin. Gehen wir zur Stadt? Okay. Wir nehmen uns auch einen Gratisballon.
A balloon, always good for a lift.
Nehmen wir auch
A
20.
balloon's good for raising spirits.
Mhm. Konnte ich da was nehmen? Da. Besen.
I'd better get back to the fair and try and save Gromit.
Nicht so wichtig. Das schafft Gromit eigentlich auch besser, wenn du nicht dabei bist.
See, you had to give the ride a bit of a patch job, eh, Mr. Muzzle? The muzzler seems a bit bumpy.
She was damaged during a speedy disassembly a few weeks back. Had to pack her up in a hurry. Yes, had to rush off to attend a tragedy in a cattery in the next town. Terrible business. But Monty Muzzle's philanthropy won through in the end.
It's a clash of titans, ladies and gentlemen. The munching major versus the guzzling granny.
Ich möchte gerne den Ballon frittieren.
Not very sensible. Your duty is as neglected as an abandoned puppy. Oh, I'd never abandon Gromit.
Gib ich mal das, da lief ja
I've
schon.
no reason to do that.
Weiß ich nicht, weil du mies bist.
Looks as if someone's already won.
And the action is now really heating up.
Na?
That's not on.
Vielleicht kann er das...
Excuse
Wallace, if...
Ja...
And the munching Major Chrome is making
Vorlesen.
heavy weather of his mastications. He's going blue in the face.
A note, Mr. Paneer.
Your duty is as neglected as an abandoned puppy. That's odd.
Stop the ride! That's enough. Suppose I'd better get back to the station. Duty calls.
Why would Muzzle go through the trouble of helping to raise all these stones?
Um die vielleicht zu behalten? Jetzt brauchen wir noch was betrachten.
That's quite a few pies you've eaten, Mrs. Gabberly.
Could have sworn there was more. Haven't really been keeping count. Just getting stuck in and enjoying myself.
Nehmen.
Oh heck, look at these.
Das müsste ihn ja erheblich schwerer machen. Vielleicht wenn er den Wagen noch einstecken würde.
I think I'd like a turn.
Go ahead. Yes. Scales first, though.
Oh, look at that. I've dropped a few pounds.
Wie kleine Ballon.
The would-be chomping champion continues to shovel pie down his gullet.
Ja.
But the...
Oh, Mr. Muzzle?
Yes, Mr. Wallace. Hope ice cream sale.
Ja.
Well, yes, the Infini flavor's come into its own today.
And splendid, splendid. And all that money, it's been donated?
Oh, yes, for the pups.
For the pups. Mr. Wallace, if I can be straight with you for a moment.
Of course, please.
I'm afraid our little business arrangement isn't going to work out as I'd hoped. Given the current adverse climate, plus new developments, technological advances, a shifting landscape of the ice cream world, etc., etc., etc. I'm not going to be able to help you turn the Infini flavor into a global brand.
Oh, well, I quite understand, Mr. Muzzle, but that's not what I was inquiring about. I was wondering if you'd seen my Gromit.
Who?
Gromit, me dog.
Oh, the dog. Oh, no. Why would I have seen him? Probably wandered off with a poodle or Pomeranian. You know what dogs are like.
Yes. Never mind then.
If you've lost your dog, hire a dog catcher, Mr. Wallace. Don't look to me.
Ja. So, ich dachte, so.
I think I'd like a turn.
Go ahead. Yes. Scales first, though.
Look at that. I've dropped a few pounds.
Will den ja nicht betrachten. Ich möchte ja damit fahren.
See, you had to give the ride a bit of a patch job, eh, Mr.
She was damaged during a speedy disassembly a few weeks back. Had to pack her up in a hurry. Yes, had to rush off to attend a tragedy in a cattery in the next town. Terrible business.
Wenn ich hier nur so drauf gehe.
You mean you weigh every rider?
Each and every one. Can't have any big berthers put in my business.
Kann ich euch das zeigen?
Not worth doing.
Never give up when the enemy's in your sights.
There's trouble churning all right with Gromit trapped. I'll make sweets later.
Okay. Den haben wir schon mal runter.
Clash of Titans, ladies and gentlemen. The munching major versus the guzzling granny.
Your hair could be mistaken for pirate's gold. Oh, well, perhaps this one isn't for me.
Gucken wir doch mal. Dann gibt es nämlich da Ärger. Ach, dann können wir die...
Can Mrs. Cavalli be beaten, or is she a bottomless pit?
A note, Mr. Paneer.
Your hair could be mistaken for pirate's gold.
But Duncan, isn't that the last line of your poem? The one you wrote specially for me?
Why, yes, my dear. Its greatness is such that it's already been quoted.
The poem you wrote each and every line of?
Why, yes, of course.
How odd.
And that little pick-me-up comes courtesy of Monty Muzzle's fortune-telling machine, generously shared by Mr. Wallace.
A fortune? Wallace?
Honey cakes? I can explain.
Explain nothing. It's plagiarism, lies, deceit. I'm through with you, Duncan McBiscuit.
Felicity, my wee North Country now. I wrote all those other lines, especially that one about your haunches.
So, aber wie es jetzt weitergeht, sehen wir wieder mal im nächsten Part mit dem Limpudel. Also bis dann!